Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Charity.
I'm Agnes.
Today we have a very special video for you guys. These are the advice I would give to my younger self. As you can tell from the blazer, it is another serious video. So if you're not the serious type, sit down as well because it's for you.
We are not professionals. There are still things that we still need to change about ourselves. Myself, there are things that I'm working on myself. So
there are things that I'm working on, definitely.
Yeah, so these are some of the things that we think that our younger self, if we were to go back there, we would do better.
Again, like Agnes said, just to re-emphasize, we all know that life is a journey, and life is always a continuous journey of learning and developing and growing, and we are growing each and every single day. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like our video, and comment down below what you guys would like to see in our next video.
Nobody's perfect. Oh yeah. Nobody's perfect. Oh yeah.
You guys, the first advice I would give to my younger self is something that my younger self used to do a lot, which is trying to do things that pleases everyone. In a way, trying to please everybody. Literally, my younger self used to worry about every little thing. For example, if I'm doing something, I'm like, oh, what will people say about this? Or what will my family think of this? Or if this happens, oh my god, like people are gonna say this about me, I'm gonna be a failure, people are gonna laugh at me, people are gonna do this and that.
And I think we all kind of had something like that.
Yeah, so I would worry so much about what everyone is gonna feel if I do a certain thing. So I'll try to balance my life up in every possible way to please everyone, from my family to friends to people that are not even so close to me, because I'm afraid of how they would feel, what they will say about me. But as I get older, I realize that trying to please everyone in a way can steal your happiness in a way, because you are really stressed out trying to please everyone. You are not doing the things that you feel is right for you, but you are doing things that you feel is right for others. So you are constantly thinking, oh my god, what did I do? Did I do that right? Oh my god, what are they gonna say? So I would advise my younger self that do what you feel is right, and the right people will be pleased with you.
Amen. I would definitely agree with you on that one. I think every child, or most people growing up, they would kind of like agree with you to an extent, because at the end of the day, everybody has a different life and different upbringing. I think the first thing I would say is be patient. Be patient, because everybody in this life has a different time of glowing up or making it or getting something, or like even in terms of school, in terms of relationship with God, in terms of relationship with another person, there's a time for everyone. And you need to be patient, because your classmates or your friends are at a different level in life doesn't mean that your time will not come. So I will say be patient. I would add, be patient with your growth. Don't try to push yourself to grow up so quickly. Take your time, be patient with it. There's a time and season for everything, and your time will come. Just wait.
I agree 100% with what Charity says there. It kind of crosses into the other advice that I was going to give my younger self, which is stop comparing yourself to others. A lot of young people, including my younger self, and like Charity says, we are not patient with time. And I tell you what, comparison steals your joy. It limits your progress, because you are not seeing what you are doing now. You are comparing yourself to other people that are already up there, which took them time. You just started. Time for everything, time for everyone is different. Someone might blow up right now at a younger age, but it's not your time to be up there yet. So when they're up there and you're here trying to compare yourself to them, it's just going to destroy your progress, because you don't look at the progress that you're making. You don't look at the things that you're doing to get yourself up there. You're just looking at yourself like, I'm not really good enough for this, I'm not doing enough to be up there. An example that I would give would be when I just graduated. I saw all my mates and other people that are graduates, they have gotten a job, they're doing very well, and I'm still struggling to, like, get a job. I send applications and stuff like that, and I haven't gotten the job yet, and they're already up there, and I'll be like, why am I not up there? I'm comparing myself, and it's still so much joy for myself. So I would tell my younger self, be patient. There is time and season for everything and for everyone. So when it's not your time to be up there yet, be patient. Time fixed everything for itself.
So the next advice that I would give is be unique, be different, be yourself. Growing up in this society, you're forced to be like everybody else. This is not only to do with beauty, it's not only to do with talent or gift or knowledge or intelligence or anything like that, but there's a particular category that you're kind of placed in, and they expect that everybody should meet that storyline or should meet that requirements. And if you don't meet the requirements, then all of a sudden you're not good enough, or you're not popular, or you're not with the gang, you're an outcast basically, like someone with leprosy type of thing. But I feel like as a young person, if you know what you are and you know who you are and you know that you're good at certain things, go for it. Because at the end of the day, God has given everyone brain. The people that will make it are people that acted on that God-given brain or God-given talent or whatever gift that they may have. If you're someone that is school smart, work your hardest. Even if people may be like, oh, you take school so seriously, work harder. Go and get it. Get that A's, get that 100%, work at it, because at the end of the day, you have a vision that they will never be able to see until you make it. So I will push you as a young person, whatever it is that you're good at, or whatever it is that makes you different and unique. Don't sit back down just because people around you don't facilitate your dream, or people around you don't encourage you, people around you don't see your vision. They're not gifted to see that, and they will never see it until... they will never see them. They will never see it. Be different. And I'm telling this because when I was growing up, there was always that one person that was different from my friends. Not that I was better than them, but my ideas of certain things was always different. At some point, it made me feel bad that, oh, I will never fit in, or I would never be like them. But I did not let that get in my way. I am still working each and every single day. I am working harder and harder because I know I have a plan. It is going to work. So if you're a young person, 16, 17, 18, and you know you have something special, even if people don't see it, even if they don't realize how special it is, work for it.
Guys, the next advice I'll give to my younger self and also to my older self, because I'm still a work in progress, like, stop procrastinating. Oh my goodness. I am the kind of person, that I overthink about everything before I do it. I would come up with an idea, I'm gonna do this today. Before I do that, I'm going to analyze it, I'm going to experiment it in my head. I have not done it yet. I will do everything and calculate it and come up with the results and conclusions in my head before I do it, and then I'll be like, yup, that's perfect, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, I'll do it tomorrow. And it's something that I still do now, not as much as I used to do when I was younger. Now I have learned that if you want to do something, do it now. Time doesn't wait for anyone. When time is gone, you cannot bring it back. Every second of the day that passes by can never be brought back. If you have an idea in your head, if you have a business idea or life ideas or whatever you want to do, don't procrastinate. You had it up here and you kept pushing yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, and before you know, a year is gone, a month is gone, and the ideas disappears. Like, because sometimes when you just start thinking about something, you're very passionate about it. Like, you have ideas, yes, I'm gonna do it like this, I'm gonna do it. That's the best time to start, because with the fire, with the burning desire in you, you can achieve so much within that time. If you push it to tomorrow, it's like it quenches the fire. And before you know, it's all gone, and you don't have the passion for it anymore. So if you are passionate about something, go for it. If you think of doing something, so do it straight away. Tomorrow you'll have a different idea. Tomorrow you will have something different that you want to do, and it cancels out the other idea that you had today.
Just to add to what Agnes said, which is my next advice, is to plan. Always plan what you're going to do. Something that I didn't realize when I was younger, I've only discovered 2 years ago, that even your daily routine, you should plan it. Like what you're going to do today. I have like to-do list where I have things I'm going to do from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. Of course, it's not like rigid. They're going to change. And when you have a plan, finish what is on the list. Don't put too much. Put 3, 4, 5 max of things that you're going to do and finish it. Whatever you have started, make sure you finish it. Success is a result of a finished work. You know, it's not only money, it's not only rewards. You're going to work hard at it, because at the end of the day, you want to be successful. So success is different for everyone, but for me, success is accomplishing things that I've written down. And even if it's a daily thing, that's for me is enough. So plan and finish whatever you have started.
That's something that I would learn from as well. It's very good to plan. Advice I would give to myself is stop reacting to everything you hear about yourself, because I tell you what, like, there are times where you hear things about yourself and you're like, wait, is that me or is that another person? Is someone living my life out there? You know, we tend to react a lot to things that we hear about ourselves, things that people say about ourselves, or things that we see on social media, and that is very time consuming. It drains you out. You're always trying to correct something. One thing that I have learned as I am growing daily is that people will always have their opinion about you. Every individual have their own mindset and a decision that they made, and a way that they describe you and the way they see you. That is their opinion. But the thing is, you know yourself, do what you know is right, and do not let what any other person says about you bothers you too much to a point where it takes away your peace of mind, you know. Because if you are constantly reacting to things that you see about yourself, things that people say about you,
it takes away a lot.
It actually does take away a lot, because you are constantly trying to prove yourself to people for something you heard they said about you, that it takes so much time. Everyone's opinion does not define you.
It's only an opinion.
Even God himself in his glory still have people who judge him. If the God of the universe, God himself who created the universe, have people who still say negative things about him, who are you to think that everyone would think you are perfect? Who you are is who you defined yourself to be.
On the flip side to that, learn to accept correction. As well as you're out there trying not to let people's opinion get to you, I 100% agree with you. There are correction as well. When someone is telling you something to correct you or to teach you, be humble enough to accept corrections. Our world, right, they don't know the difference between judgment and corrections. You know, they mix judgment and correction up. Like, when someone is telling you something or someone is correcting you, it's not necessarily judgment. You know, some people have experienced what you're going through, and they're just correcting you so that you don't go through the same path, right? But if you are too bold, or you think that you know it all, you might end up hurting yourself, or you might end up getting in situations that were not necessary. So be humble enough, or be smart enough. Wisdom is actually found in correction or accepting correction. When you accept correction, or when you acknowledge within yourself that what I'm doing is wrong.
Yes, wrong.
You know, that for me is wisdom. So learn to be corrected. Me and Agnes, we correct each other all the time. When I was younger, I wouldn't tell you, like, you correct me. we're not having it. Now, you correct me, I think about it. Sometimes what you think is everything, or what you think is the best, or what you, to the best of your knowledge, this is the best, might not necessarily be what is best for you. And people around you, in particularly your family, everybody has like different relationship with their family, but if you have a loving family, their job is to correct you.
Yeah.
Or even if you have a partner, their job is to correct you. Close friends, best friends, their job is to correct you and to direct you, you know. So I would always say, be humble enough or be in a position to be a person that accepts correction.
Yeah.
And is not always hate.
Yeah.
You only see it as a hate when you think it's judgment.
Yeah. Now, it is a two-way thing. There is judgment and corrections.
Yes.
There are people who just judge you based on their ideas about you, and there are people who corrects you because they want the best for you. You know, like she said, sometimes you'll be doing something and you think that is good, but someone would see and be like, what, that is not right. And also for some people, when in the process of trying to correct you, it comes across as judgment. You know,
when you don't do it out of love.
Yeah, there is a way you correct someone, and you have to do it out of love, like Charity says. For example, let's say someone who is constantly negative about me, you know, now comes out of nowhere and say, oh, I'm trying to correct you. It is hard for me to accept corrections from someone who is constantly thinking negative about me. Everything I do doesn't turn out right for them. It's never good enough for them, and they are here trying to correct me.
I feel if you're a person who's always looking for hate, you know, if you're someone who's always like, oh, they hate me, it's gonna be hard for people to correct you, number one, and for you to accept correction. I feel everybody can sit down and think about, like, again, this is not somebody's opinion about you, this is someone in a loving way telling you, Charity, this is wrong. The reason why this is so important to me, because this is something that I've learned not long ago, and I'm still working on it. It's not like somebody correct me now, I'm okay with it. Some days I'm not, but some days I'm not. And I will tell you the truth, some days I find it hard to like accept correction, and I might feel some type of way. But I am grown enough to say, where are they right, or where are they coming from? Is this out of love? Is this for the best of me? Or are they just doing it so they can say, oh, I've given Charity advice? And that is something that you need to have within yourself. It's gonna be hard for any young person to accept correction. It's gonna be tough. The Bible says, he who refuses correction is foolish. So just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Period. Our final and last advice is stay humble. Like, be humble, because humility is not taught in school. That's what I told myself. Humility is not taught in school. It's something you teach yourself.
For me, the last thing I'll say is continue praying. Whatever happens, or however tough life may get, continue praying. God will never leave you. You know, even though at times we may feel like we're by ourselves, continue praying. Pray, pray, pray. Build that relationship with God. When I was really young, like 14, 15, I had a really strong relationship with God. But then as I got a little bit older and trying to kind of balance with everybody, I've lost that a little bit, and now I'm picking it up again. Don't forget about God. With everything that we've talked about in this video, the most important thing is that you have a very strong relationship with God. That you pray continuously and that you talk to God, because if nobody understands, at least God will.
Yeah. God first, everything else follows.
And be kind. Be kind always. Be kind always. Don't let the world change you. Be kind always. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoy our little video. I know me and Agnes got a little bit passionate halfway through the video, but that's because we have all experienced life, and we're still experiencing life. We're very young, but we're a lot older than other people, and we hope that this was helpful.
If you made it this far, you guys, thank you to all our new subscribers. You guys, we love you all so much.
Yeah.
You guys, we hope we continue to produce great qualities and
Great
great content. Yeah, that's the word. We hope we continue to give you guys great content.
Yeah.
And what you guys are looking for. So stay tuned and stay patient with us, you guys. We are getting better.
We're back for
but
good.
We are back now
For good.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends and your friends of friends and your frenemies.
Share with your dogs, your cats, your aunties, your uncles, your nephew, your nieces, your dad, your mom, your friends, your granddad, your grandma. Hey, share with everybody.
You guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.